guys, welcome back to Puff It Loudum, and welcome back to Café Enchanté. Everything is terrible. I don't even know how to explain how bad it is. It's just very bad. So let's get right into it. Oh right, Mazir's leaving too. God damn it. After his brief explanation, saying only this, Mazir departs looking haggard, but nobody can even try to stop him. Rindo, after seeing him off with mixed feelings, with a face just as heavy as Mazir's, tries to give me an encouraging smile.
すぐには難しいかもしれないけど、今まで通りに営業している方が君にとってはいいかもしれないね。
Yeah, thanks, Rindo. Because by some unexpected chance, Il's personality and emotions could come back. With such final words of consideration, Rindo returned to the GPM. RIP. According to later contact from him, after that incident, it seemed the disappearances suddenly stopped. GPM cleared their suspicions of Il for the time being, searching for the angel's goal in the abducted people, and also seemed to be conducting an inquiry into Mikado, who was the one to hire Solitus as his assistant. As for us during that time... Il, can you stand up? I grasp his hand and gently prompt him on, and he stands up to match my movement. Then, 1 step, 2 steps, we walk as I hold his arm so he doesn't fall. As though copying me, he follows along, albeit slowly. It seems if I give him instructions or guide him, he can at least move around. By some unexpected chance, his personality could return, huh? I feel like I could break at any moment, but that possibility is the one thing barely holding me together. Oh, right, we should try talking to the others. Things like old memories, it could have some effect. Canis, Ignis, or Karya. I feel like... I don't know. I don't want to try talking to Ignis, because Ignis I don't think can hold himself together. Let's try Karya, because Karya had some good memories, you know? I think Karya would be the best option. Karya, so there you are.
店内にいるとあの時のことを思い出しそうだから。俺何もできなかった。あの場にいたのに全部見て。
Karya, you're like 14. It's okay. Like, it's not your fault.
ただ震えて指示されたことをこなすことしかできなかった。
That's wrong. I was the one who could do nothing. You did everything you needed to for us. You followed Mazir's instructions and managed to open the gate, right? If it wasn't for you, Il would have been taken away by Solitus.
でも
When Karya sees Il's state, his voice trembles.
感情を持つことが罪？なんだよそれ。意味わかんない。理不尽すぎるだろ。
Soon after getting back to the shop, Canis tells me he needs to return to Medio for some time to report this incident, and I see him off. So everyone's leaving. Great. Several days passed. As the owner, I did my best to act strong, but... In a corner of the shop, every time the sight of him hanging his head enters my view, the emptiness inside me grows. Then, a certain lively guest visited from the gate.
おうおうおう、邪魔するっすよ。イルさん、ここにいるっすか？
Ew.
あ、今のダジャレじゃないっすよ。うっかり言っちゃっただけっす。
Get out! He cheerfully enters from the gate, doesn't notice Ignis giving him a dirty look, and starts looking around the shop.
あ、いたいた。もうそんな隅っこにいちゃ分かりづらいっすよ。
I wonder if it's like dealing with someone who has like Alzheimer's. I don't know. Like, I mean, I don't think so, because my grandmother had Alzheimer's and it was definitely not like this. But wait a minute, Drami, right now Eel is... Drami doesn't know the situation, but my restraint doesn't reach him in time. He starts speed walking towards Eel and... Right before, Ignis grabs Drami by the collar, or more literally by the neck, and drags him back to stop him.
何の用だアホトラ。こっちは今いろいろごたついてんだ。飯食うならあっちで氷でも食ってろ。
違うっすよ。イルさんに用事があるってさっき言ったじゃないっすか。なんかベスティアの俺らの縄張り近くに天使が大量に来てるんすよ。
Oh God. Drami, what do you mean? Angels and Bestia?
いや、どうもこうも俺も偶然見つけてこっそり様子を伺ってた程度なんすけど、あいつらが縄張り近くに開いたでかいホールをじーっと覗き込んでたんす。つうかそもそも天使がなんでベスティアにとも思ったんすけど、いつまで経ってもそこから離れないし、なんかイルさんとは雰囲気違って怖えから縄張りのみんなもピリピリしてるし。
That's weird.
だからどうにか連れて帰ってもらおうと同じ天使のイルさんにお願いしに来たんすけど。
Angels went to Bestia with this timing?
だな、偶然とは思えねえ。連中、イルの身柄以外にもなんか目的があんのか。
From Drami's story, it doesn't sound like they were simply sucked into a wormhole. Solidus had infiltrated GPM. Could they have used one of their fixed wormholes to go to Bestia?
何の話かは知らないっすけど、そういえば連中なんか実験だとかここに影響がとか最終段階だとかそもそもつぶやいてたっすね。
I wonder why. I have a strangely bad feeling. It seems like angels have conflict with Bestia, so I doubt they would want to go there for a visit. And they were looking into a wormhole. After thinking for a while, I walk over to Eel. Eel, could this have something to do with them breaking your emotions? As expected, you won't answer. The laugh I put all effort into making trembles to a pathetic degree. Don't cry, don't grieve. As the one who pushed him to this point, I don't have the right. If I have time to get depressed, I should put that effort into getting him back to normal. But the only thing that changes is the time passing by in vain. That day, too, after everyone left the shop, I continued talking about things to Eel. So, anyway, right after Grandpa took me into his care when I was little, he said I don't know what girls like. Just choose whatever you like from these. And bought a mountain of picture books for me. Pretty rough, right? But one of them, even though I was still really young, I could tell one had such a wonderful story. There was a time when I obsessively read it. I think you'd like it too, Eel, but I wonder where I stored it. I know. Here, look at this magazine article. They say a new Otome game is coming out. I was thinking about playing again. I ended up not finishing that game after all. So this time, let's go through it together and talk about our thoughts. I've been repeating the same thing for the last several days, like I'm desperately clinging to it, but no matter how many times I talk to Eel, he has never answered, not even once. Thanks. Sorry for worrying you, Kororo. This is no good of me. If I let down my guard, I'm liable to collapse no matter what I'm doing. But sadness, wishing to return to before. I'm the only one between us who holds such feelings.
本当に感情であり、こんな苦痛を呼び起こすものならば、私は、俺は、僕は、当個体は、その全てを放棄する。
Seeing how Il shouted that, he might have actually desired this state. In that case, what should I do? Huh? At the quiet sound of the doorbell, I looked towards the gate with Kororo. And from there...
や、久しぶり。
Thank God, Mazir. Ugh. After several days, Mazir appears with an awkward smile. After sitting Il down by the window, Mazir leads me out to the backyard.
聞いたよ。前にここで、イルが初めてのお手伝いを成功させたんだって。
Huh? Oh, yeah. It was an unexpected topic, but it's true, so I nodded right away. I see. You weren't at the shop at the time, right?
正直惜しいことしたかな。できれば俺もその光景を見てみたかった。
While saying this, he looks up at the sky with a sorrowful face. The cause of that sorrow is unmistakably. You actually cherish Il a lot, don't you, Mazir? Like he's real family, like a little brother. When I mumble this, Mazir gives me a surprised look. Then...
ああ、そっか。そうかもしれない。
At first, it was sympathy from the crisis of self, then a sense of guilt for the false personality. But in the end...
友達として、家族として、アンシャンテの仲間として、俺はイルを守りたかったんだ。
wanted to protect. Flipping that around, Mazir must regret failing to protect him. Mazir. As I hesitated about what to say to him, he takes a breath and smiles.
実はさ、さっきの初めて成功したお手伝いの件、イルからも報告されてたんだよね。
What? After helping, right when Mazir returned to Enchanté,
聞いてください、ミシェル。私初めて琴音の役に立てました。そして人間らしいと言われたのです。それに私の笑顔が好きだとも。
Mazir gently speaks about it, saying he seemed truly happy. That much? Il was that happy about what I told him?
イルの人格は確かにいびつだったかもしれない。偽りがあったのかもしれない。けど、その時、君にイルが見せた笑顔はただの作り物だった。例のキャラの単なる真似に見えた。
That's what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure that, like, even though he downloaded most of the character's personality, a lot of it was like the real him underneath. Oh, this is so sad. No. The moment I remember that smile. Oh, Kotone, no! The tears I was holding back until now all come spilling from my eyes at once. Why did I doubt him at that time, even for a moment? Such a wonderful smile could never be copied. It could never be just an act. It was like he wanted to tell me thank you with everything he had, with that beautiful smile.
そっか。ならそれはきっと本人も自覚していなかった。イルの本当の笑顔だったんだろうね。
If what Mazir said is true, I would be really happy. However, but realizing that now is too late. Il's heart is no longer...
そう簡単に諦めるなどらしくないな二人とも。まだ打つ手は残っているぞ。
Kanas? Yeah! Kanas?
久しいな。たった今メディオより帰還した。
Thank God everyone's here. Yeah, but what did you mean just now? There's still a means?
そのままの意味だ。今回の件を詳細に話したところ、ティターニアより言づてを預かった。どうやら以前彼女はメディオに訪問したイルの精神を好奇心で覗いたことがあったらしい。
I totally forgot she did that.
痛ましいことが起きたものよ。わしの嫌な予感は当たっておったか。そのような出世ゆえに、あの者の精神は恐ろしいほどの闇に染まっておったのじゃな。じゃが、絶望するにはやや早いぞ。
何？
感情の有無と精神の有無は、ほぼ直結していると言ってもよい。そも、本当に中身のない人形ならば、生物ではないゆえ、精神を除くという行為自体ができぬはずなのじゃ。
Oh.
つまり、いる。天使には、感情を受け止めるための精神、すなわち、魂自体は存在しているはず。今はおそらく、その中身を封じられているか、丸ごと抜かれているような状態なのじゃろう。
では、
何らかの手段で肉体に残る魂に奪われた感情や記憶を流し込むことができれば。
After hearing the story, me and Mazir look at each other. In other words, there's still the chance of his emotions coming back?
そうか。天使の生態。俺たちはそれをまだまだ理解してない。なら、戻す方法だって当然。
ああ、だから言ったのだ。まだ打つ手はある。とな。
Then we need to learn more about eel and angels.
うん。それには未知の世界、天界カエルムに、イルの故郷に向かう必要があるだろうな。
Oh, Lord. What should we do? Is the look I give them. But without hesitation, the answer is long settled. I nearly trip over myself rushing back into the shop. I tightly grasp Eel's strengthless hand as he sits by the window. I'm sorry, Eel. This is for my ego. You can resent me for it, but still, I just can't give up on your smile. Two days later, after explaining to Ignis, Rindo, and everyone else, we're thoroughly prepared and are set to head to Kayam in the early morning. In my right hand, I securely grasp Eel's hand. He still doesn't grasp back, but with this single hope in sight, his chilled body seems just a little bit warmer. While I'm there, Rindo, who's staying in the human world to handle business, as well as Karya and Koro, come up to me.
本当に行くんだね。天使とは敵対している以上、確実に危険な目に遭うよ。
Yeah, I know that. I'll just get in the way. But I want to help as much as I can to take back Eel's broken heart. I see, Rindo says with a smile, and doesn't try anymore to stop me.
こっちのことは任せて。いつものイルと一緒に絶対帰ってきてよ。
Yeah. Next to me, as I nod to Karya, in front of the gate, everyone who will be accompanying me is assembled.
天界ね。物質がねえとか記録にはあったか。踏み入れた瞬間、雲の上から落下なんてオチは勘弁だぜ。
どうだろうね。あれは林道が会話を切り上げるために 適当に書いた内容だし、実際は全然違う可能性もあるからね。
どのような世界にしろ天使との戦闘は避けられまい。気を引き締めていかねばな。
上等だぜ。前回蚊帳の外にされた分全力で暴れてやるよ。
Oh, yeah, they were trapped outside.
なんだよ、何笑ってんの。
It's nothing. I was just happy for your words. Until you heard about this, I don't know that guy, is all you would say.
イグニス、そんなこと言ってたの？
うっせえ、なんときゃ俺もイラついてたからよ。
Including Ignis's flustered excuses, everyone seems to be full of hope. Even Mazir has gone totally back to normal. I smile at Eel standing next to me. Look, Eel, everyone's lending their strength for your smile. While it might be a bit different in meaning from what you sought to learn, you're seen as important and loved by everyone, you know? I guide Eel's hand to the doorknob. I place my palm over his and slowly push it open, and step into a world of light. Guess we're going to Kayum. Oh, God. After passing through the gate, at first I'm surprised by the dark space, but quickly realize it's indoors. Relying on the little light, we head outside, turning around to look at all around us. What? Is this a ship? Oh God, is this like Noah's Ark or some shit? Oh Lord. A wrecked ship? But this is dry land. Why is this here? The gate was in this, right? Mazir, you're staring at the ship. What's wrong?
ああ、いや、かなり強力な結界の気配を感じるなって。多分、ソウアンに追い出されてた時期、イルはここに隠れてたんじゃないかな。
Oh, I see. It seemed like Eel was being pursued by Solitus and them after all. According to Mazir, once you discovered this or used the gate inside, it would be pretty easy to find afterwards. But on the other hand, it's set up for the area's existence to be hidden from anyone who isn't aware of it. Once we gain distance from it, the space would hide itself. Even if a battle occurred, it should be fine. In that case, it seems like the perfect hiding place. All alone in that dark place, huh? I'm sure Eel felt lonely. As I was thinking this, Kana suddenly let out a groan.
どうした？
すまねえ、驚かせた。急に体から力が抜けてな。
What?
どうやら我はこの展開と相性が悪いようだ。
Wait, that's like Ignis and Medio, and like how Eel gets weakened by the environment of Bestia?
だがおかしい。我は植物や水、自然物の恩恵がある程度あればめったに力が落ちることなどないのだが。
What does this mean? I see Kanas looking around, so I also start looking at the surroundings. What? A sight I never imagined expands out. The sound ringing from my footsteps is hard. The open space continuing out before my eyes is a beautiful yet cold path. At regular intervals, pillars serving unknown purposes are lined up along it. In the distance, while beautiful, I see multiple giant structures seemingly balancing while ignoring gravity and physics. This is the heavenly world Kyle? Was that an organ? heavenly world, Kyle.
なるほど。これは我が弱って当然の環境だな。
ああ、草木の匂いが全くしねえ。ほぼ、いや、全部が人工物だ。
The heavenly world, Kyle, filled with mystery. Its true character is that of a world which divinity and science are fused together. I want to be shocked, as it's completely different from the image in my head, but...
とりあえず、ボケっとしてる暇はねえよな。適当にでも移動してみようぜ。
We're here for a way to restore Eel's emotions. As we walk around and survey the distance, looking for a place that may have clues. Is that... a tower? Its presence is different from the other structures. Even from a distance, it looks enormous. The beautiful yet inorganic tower stands tall, extending far into the heavens.
まあ、明らかにあそこになんかあるよな。
今のところ他に行くあてはないのだ。近くまで様子を見に行ってみるとしよう。
Yeah, I got it. Let's go, Eel. After several hours, with some breaks in between, we walked quite a long distance. We've moved far enough that the ship with the gate is completely out of sight. It seems like we're closer to the tower in the distance, but also like we're not. I don't know how big it actually is, so I can't get any sense of distance. Ah! As I'm thinking, my right hand is pulled and my walking is forcibly stopped. No, it wasn't quite a pull. The person whose hand I'm holding suddenly stopped in place. I think this and look behind me. There I see Eel, who seems to have stopped by his own will. Huh? Eel? Everyone else seems to notice the abnormality, looking at him left behind. During this confusion... Who's playing the organ? A solemn tone of musical instruments seems to echo from the distance. We're gonna stop here. What the heck is going on? I feel like that's literally just the entire motto of Eel's route for me. I have no idea what's happening. I know we're trying to get his emotions and stuff like that, but like, holy crap, there's a lot of lore here to go through. Good lord. Good lore. I'm sorry. Anyways, next episode, I guess we're gonna explore Kyle and see who played the organ out of nowhere.